as you can see, we are in the brownout stage for today, the 12-hour brownout. And if you live in the Philippines, this is things that you have to expect. It's things that everybody lives with. Most people don't complain about it, and it's just a way of life over here. One thing I wanted to bring up is here, when you think about selecting property in the Philippines, and you're asking questions, one of the key questions you should ask is what happens when the electricity goes off to my water? You remember when I lived in the apartment, the small apartment in the barangay, when the pump lost electricity for the well that they have out there, we lost all water. Here, we have a storage tank, and most subdivisions, most developed subdivisions, they'll have some water storage like that, and it will be gravity filled, which is why even in a power outage like we have right now, you can see we have plenty of water, and the water pressure doesn't change. And we can do things like flush the water closets, the toilets, we can wash dishes in the sink, we can bathe. But remember, it was a nightmare over at the apartment. Remember, over at the apartment, I had to keep that trash can full of water all the time as a reserve inside the kitchen. And again, it wasn't a big deal. It's just something that you learn and you adapt and you accommodate yourself for things like that. So anyway, I'm going to get things started. It is beautiful outside. Let me take you outside real quick. Morning, Hapon. Morning, Pup 1 and Pup 2. Anyway, you can see it is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here in the Philippines. But you know what? Every day in the Philippines is a beautiful day. And it doesn't matter whether it is raining or whether it is sunny outside. Just being in the Philippines, it gives you so much energy inside. And it's just a wonderful place to call home. Well, before I get my day started, let me show you just a couple of things that got done yesterday. Remember, yesterday was kind of relaxing, and I think today's going to end up being a relaxing day too. Although I will like to take advantage of running down to some of the stores that are open on Sunday and looking for some supplies to set me up for Monday morning. Anyway, one of the things I did, and it wasn't a big deal, I pulled the cover, the protective plastic cover off the 3-horsepower Daikin aircon unit up there on the wall here inside the great room, and I tested out the unit. And I will tell you that 3 horsepower is more than enough to handle this entire first floor. We have another one. Remember, the installers recommended we have 2. We have that 1 3-horsepower there, and we have the 2.5 horsepower over the dining room that forces air into the sunroom back here. Well, I've been using the 2.5. I've tested it 2 days. I tested it, and that on the 2.5 by itself in that location was enough to keep this entire area comfortable on a very hot afternoon and evening. So I imagine we will only either be using one or the other, or if we have both of them running, they will be running very low and maybe it will be very quiet. But they're very, very efficient aircon head units. Let's also go down to the CR, and I'll show you what I did yesterday as well. So here in CR, I hooked up all the water to the water closet here, and the water closet works fine. Yeah, the water closet is a water closet, and no problem here. So that works good. I also cleaned up the shower stall area inside here, but this still doesn't have grouting yet. And we don't have the handle, which that's not a big deal. We're going to leave that plugged up for a while, because if you remember, my contractor, when they installed the PPR pipe and the connector there, they connected it way too far back, so we have to have an extension to be able for the hand wand that we use for washing. But the overhead works great. I tested it out last night, and I will tell you that the hot water from the Solar hot water heater works perfect here on the first floor. No problem. As a matter of fact, it was extremely hot. I had to move it back over so that it did a well blended mixture, so it was a comfortable temperature. And that was the hot water heater. If I remember correctly, I think I still have the breaker off of that, so it's not using any electricity to do any of the heating. There's a heating element in the event that you have days that you don't have sun, cloudy, rainy, heavy overcast, and it will supplement whatever you don't get from the sun for heating. I also cleaned this area up where the vessel sink is, and I'm not really happy with, I like the sink, I love the sink, I love the fixture. I actually ordered these from, I believe it was AliExpress out of China. I think these are very high quality, and the sink is a very good high quality. But what I don't like is what their solution is to get the water from the bottom of the sink down to the drain. I'm not really happy with this solution right here. It's loose inside there right now. I like a nice P-trap, and this is what's being used as a P-trap right now. Again, I think we're gonna have changes. It kind of leaks around here. It's something, work in progress. I'm gonna see if I can find a better solution for that. As well as, this is still concrete here. We have to have a finish. I'm thinking about just continuing the finish. We still have more of this tile left over and putting this tile around here, or maybe we'll do a decorative trim. I'm not really sure yet. And also yesterday, I worked on putting some of that fish netting. And I got the fish netting on the gate here. I mean, it's almost transparent where you can barely see it, but it's there. So anyway, it's a little bit of a deterrent. It slows them down from running out of the gates in this area when people pass by. I have along on that side of the fence, but I ran out of material. And since the pups are only here temporarily, remember we're giving the pups away, I'm not really going to put much more of a level of effort into that. I really don't want to put steel mesh or anything on like that. I take away from the looks, the aesthetics of the ironworks that we have there. So again, that's one of those works in progress. And you can also see my gardener. He's been working diligently trying to get the grass blocks filled in with little plugs of the bluegrass. Remember, these are new plugs right here, and they will eventually look like this right here. This is the original stuff that I put in when I put these blocks in about 4.5 months ago. So in about 4 months, this will look like this, hopefully. So what I decided to do, I think I'm going to run up to Alabang. I'm going to run up to the CW Home Depot complex up there, where they have glass makers. They make the specialty glass for things like showers here. Now, although there are a lot of things that need to be done, I can only take one step at a time. So I have to prioritize, and I'm trying to get this CR, this bathroom here, on the first floor operational. I have the toilet operational, the water closet. Now I need to get the shower where it can be used. And two things stop that from being used. Well, actually one is the grout. That's the main thing. So I'm gonna go pick up some grout today. I wanted to get that epoxy grout, but I think I'm just in such a hurry to get this thing done. I think it's okay to go ahead and use standard grout here. We'll try to get the epoxy grout for the second floor. Remember, the second floor is going to be used more than anything else. This is just more like a guest shower here. But what I also need is the glass. So what I did this morning, I sat down and I drew out the dimensions for the glass. What I determined is I want to do a 196 centimeter high glass door here, which will bring it up to this point right here. So if you kind of keep an eye on that, you'll see where I want it to go to. And then the glass that goes on this portion right here, this will be a glass piece that will match up next to the door. It will also go to the same division of the tile there. So I went ahead, and this is what I'm going to propose to whoever our glass person is going to be. And you see I have 125 or 128.5 centimeter for the glass height from the granite here, and from the granite threshold here is 196. This section right here is 67.5. So anyway, if you take 196 and you subtract 67.5, it does come to 128.5. So my calculation is correct. And this is 90 centimeters wide here, from this point here to this point right here. So these are what I'm gonna give to whoever the shower glass maker is going to be, and we're gonna search for them today. Well, anyway, I'm doing a quick stop here at the Petron gas station. A big tip for you, if you are traveling in the Philippines and you have a lot of tolls that you have to go through, you go through the ARFID lane, and the way you go through the ARFID lane, you can stop at any of the little ARFID stops that are at some of the tolls, and you can pick up a sweep card, an ARFID sweep card. And what you do is you just give them, as you go through, you give them the ARFID card, and it deducts from an account. And you can charge this at places like 7-Eleven and here at the Petron station, or even at some of the toll stations where they have the indicator. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go do a quick load of my ARFID card. Okay, here I am at the CW Home Depot complex here in Alabang. Remember, this is the site that has just about anything you need to build a house. They have all the individual little stores in one big store warehouse here. Remember, the objective today is to look for glass, to look for enclosures for the shower. I know they have it. I just hope that they're in today on Sunday. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what they have. Well, while I'm looking for the stuff for the glass for the shower, I am stopping by this store right here, the Nova bathroom fixtures. It's hard to find when you go to the big box stores. It's really hard to find anything but chrome fixtures, and I like the antique brass or antique rub oil type of finish for CR, for bathroom fixtures, and they have it here. I've been here before, and the salesman in here, his name is Roswell, and he showed me some items in here earlier, and I'm going to show you what I just put on order. I just put down a 30% deposit, and they had some of it in stock, and some of it they don't. They will get it in, and I'll pick it up on the next trip up here. So let's take a look and see some of the items that I just secured for that first floor CR. So if you look at the oil or bronze type of fixtures inside here, these are what I have on order right now. I got the towel rack up here. I have the hook for the bathrobe, toothbrush holder, soap holder, tissue holder, and the holder for the hand towel. And I think that's about everything that will be able to fit inside that CR, and it will put all the accessories that we need. I don't think there's anything else that we really need at this point. I'm going to pick up some tile grout while I'm here, and I'm going to get the tile grout for the shower floor. Remember, I wanted to get the epoxy tile grout. I think that's going to be too difficult to try to get in the short amount of time that I want to install it. We have time on the CR on the second floor if we want to use that one, but for the first floor, to get it underway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the ABC, but we're going to get the ABC that has stain resistant and antibacterial, all those kind of things that you want for shower floors, which is this product right here. So let me pick up several bags of this, and or I'll clean out that adhesive, that towel adhesive that they overdid inside the first floor CR shower stall. And then maybe in the next few days, next couple days, maybe tomorrow even, I can get that grout installed. Well, back here at Villa Feliz, it is still brownout. Of course, the brownout doesn't end until 6 p.m. and I don't expect for it to come back on until 6 p.m. It's around 5 o'clock now. So anyway, it was a successful day, and the main reason it was a successful day is because I was able to source out the people for the glass for the shower, and that was the main objective today, was to find those folks. I picked up some of that grout, and I checked. The grout that I picked out is not the grout that they used for other parts of the house here for the CRs. The grout that they used here was standard grout, but the grout that we picked up today was the antibacterial, anti-mold resistant and mildew and things like that. So that is going to be a good substitute if we are not using the epoxy grout that I wanted to use from Latacrete. Well, anyway, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was a short one. We didn't have a lot of stuff going on, but all these things about logistics, you have to work on those things, and those are part of house building. And you're going to be making many trips to the hardware store just like I do. Tomorrow should be a little bit better. I actually hope I can get inside here and start grinding out some of that tile adhesive and get a layer of grout in there. Also, my builder is coming tomorrow, and we're going to work on the plan to complete out the construction over the next, hopefully next few weeks. We also, I think we have a visitor coming tomorrow. One of the subscribers is stopping by. So anyway, you want to close us out today? Oh, okay, I'll close us out. You want to tell everybody, say, hey. So we're going to close for today. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share. And if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PR Dream heart in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.